Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 2 in the course. I really appreciate everybody introducing themselves and posting information about themselves on the course forum. And I hope you continue to use that. What I've discovered in this online learning format is that the more people use the course forum to post any issues of concern or interesting links that they've found or answers to other people's questions or suggestions, the richer the course is. So please continue to feel comfortable to post there. And I monitor that every time I look into the course, which is every day, usually a couple times a day. And I tend to wait and let other people answer questions before I jump in, just so that it's a collaborative environment instead of kind of people waiting for me. I feel like that's a way of promoting self-directed learning. So good for you on that. What I've put up here this morning is the motivation unit, unit 3. And what I want to suggest to you is as you get started on your wikis, scan this material or read it or view it. There's videos there. Raymond Vlodkowski right here is my favorite adult educator. I've done some workshops with him and he's just brilliant about motivation. He and his partner Marjorie Ginsburg. Glenn Gailey, the department head of the Provincial Instructor Diploma Program, has created those 2 videos, and I just thought I'd leave them in even though he produced them for a session that he taught. But please don't contact him if you've got suggestions or thoughts that you'd like to discuss. Just because he's created those videos, I'm still the instructor for this session, and in the past people have had a bit of confusion and have contacted him. So please don't do that. I do also want to make sure that you're reading the student engagement techniques. The first 2 parts of that manual are really good for motivation. So I suggest you read the content material in this unit and the first 2 parts of your text before you settle on the topic for your wiki. So don't feel like you need to jump too fast into a topic. Have a couple of ideas, but it needs to be what inspires you, what grabs you, what you have some passion for. And then the other thing is to focus on how you as your wiki teammates can work effectively together to share the load. It's inevitable that some people have got more experience building wikis than others, but please don't take over. The idea is that in this project, all people will contribute to the wiki directly, and it's going to be a learning curve for some people who've never done it, and it's going to be a piece of cake for people who have done it. So please be patient with one another and support one another in the project. So I also suggest that in these first couple of weeks, try to meet with your wiki group a couple of times a week. Usually you're kind of ironing out how to reach each other. Some of you have not yet reached each other. So this week, week 2, try and meet twice as a wiki group, and maybe next week as well, just so you kind of cement your relationship and try to be sensitive to each other's pace. If some person is moving a little bit more slowly, please don't move too fast. Just try and reach a pace that works for everyone. And remember that even though it's a collective project, you are responsible for certain pieces yourself. And if it's you personally have the style of wanting to move more rapidly ahead, you can work on your own piece and get that ready. So that's probably the best focus for your work this week. Keep in mind while you're reading through the motivational materials that you have an option of doing one of your journal entries, your second journal entry on the subject of motivation. So you might be thinking about that and taking notes with that in mind. If you do go ahead and write your journal entry, make sure you use the headings of objective, reflective, interpretive, and decisional. Those are the 4 levels of reflection that we ask you to journal in this course, and it'll also be used in your capstone. So great practice for that. So that's what I have to say for week 2. I wish you a great week. Contact me anytime you see me online or send me a message or an email. I'm happy to correspond with you. So have a great week and happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.